The surface area of a cone is found by summing these two parts together. The base area, with it being a circle, is simply found by pi multiplied by the radius of the base squared, with the lateral area being found by doing the sum pi multiplied again by the radius of the base, but also multiplied by the slant height of the cone. Before showing this sum in action with an example, it is helpful to know where the sum for the lateral area comes from. And we can start by looking at these images here. Now 2 pi r, which is 2 pi times the radius of the base, that is the circumference, which is the distance all the way around the edge of the base. Now the second image here shows that if we were to cut a line, a straight line through the lateral curved surface with a pair of scissors, and we open it out and lay it out flat, we get this shape, which is a sector. And before using this shape to obtain the lateral area sum, it's important to note that L is the radius of the sector, and this angle theta would be in radians. As when this angle is in radians, the area of a sector can be found by doing a half multiplied by theta multiplied by the radius of the sector squared. And the area of this sector is the same as the area of the curved surface, just laid out flat, but this isn't quite the same as what we have here, so a little bit more work is required to obtain this sum. Now with theta in radians, the arc length of a sector is found by the angle multiplied by the radius. So here we have our arc length, 2 pi r equals the radius multiplied by the inner angle theta, and dividing both sides by the radius L will give us 2 pi r over L equals theta, as the L's would cancel on this side. So we can now put this into this sum for our area. So we have a half multiplied by 2 pi r over L multiplied by L squared. And if we multiply these terms together, we get 2 pi r L squared on the top line, and we get 2L on the lower line. And from here, the 2's cancel along with one of the L's on top and one L below, and that leaves us with pi r L, which is exactly what we showed at the beginning as our sum to find the area of the curved surface, the lateral area. So now that we've seen why we can do this sum, we can see it in action. So, for this example, pi multiplied by a radius of the base squared, which is 4, added on to the lateral area sum, which is pi multiplied by the radius and the slant height, so pi multiplied by 4 multiplied by 12, and this gives us a sum of 16 pi plus 48 pi, and added together this gives us 64 pi, which we can work out to be 201.06 centimeters squared to 2 decimal places. And that is the value for the surface area of this cone, which is the base area plus the curved surface lateral area.